Hi, it's Dan from House Washing Heroes, and I just wanted to do a quick run through of how we quote properties and what it is that we actually do, because it's not every day that we use the services of a house washing business. So I thought it might be helpful if I just quickly run through what to expect and how we quote houses up. So if you are looking to get some residential work done, we will give you one of these booklets. This booklet explains a little bit about what we do and how we do it, so you can hold on to that. And if you are looking to get some commercial work done, we do schools and shopping centres, townhouse complexes, fair bit of body corporate work. We have a magazine, and that's got a lot more information about the corporate side of things. So with our quotes, we use online images and mapping to measure quotes up. So that gives us a exact size, and we can estimate how long it's going to take, how many people will be required on site, and we may even need 1, 2, or even 3 utes on some of the jobs that we do are that large. So we do all that online. So if you go to www.housewashingheroes.com, you'll see a request quote button. Press on that, put your details in there, and we will measure it up, forward it out to you. If you have any specific questions or requirements, there is a section there that you can add your questions, and we will get back to you on that. And you can always give us a call as well, or we can have a chat with you about it. So in terms of cleaning a house, we don't use high pressure on houses. So we don't use more than 300 PSI pressure on a house, which basically you could shoot it at your hand and it won't hurt you, but we can reach 3 stories from the ground. So that's the soft wash process. And to actually clean the surfaces, we make up our own solutions. So it does include a degreaser. It includes a couple different types of surfactants which help the product to stick on the walls and to loosen up dirt and oils and grease. And we also include generally between 1 and 2% sodium hypochlorite, which is otherwise known as chlorine. So when people hear the word chlorine, they often get a bit concerned about it, and that is fair enough, because used incorrectly, chlorine can cause issues, but used correctly is perfectly safe. So generally, when we use chlorine around plants and anything which could be affected by chlorine, we actually cover them up with tarps, or we pre-wet them, soak them really well, and then we don't let anything overspray or anything sit on it for too long, and we rinse it off fairly quickly afterwards. So it is actually safe around plants and things, but if you do have any concerns, or you think you have very sensitive plants or even furniture or anything like that, we'll either move them out the way or we will cover them up. Now, with the way that House Washing Heroes do things, we generally have at least 2 people on every job. A couple of reasons for that. Number one is safety. So because we do roof work, we like to have somebody keeping an eye on the ladder and hoses down on the ground, and make sure nobody walks underneath, overspray, things like that. So safety is definitely an important thing. But the other reason too is just to have a second set of eyes. So we do quite large properties. There's quite a lot of surface area. So it's always helpful to have a second set of eyes afterwards to go around and just make sure that nothing was missed. We do before and after photos, and we generally do a walk around with you as the client if you are at home, to make sure that all of your expectations have been met, hopefully exceeded. But that is the general process of when we clean a house. Now, when it comes to high pressure, we do have high pressure equipment, very strong commercial equipment, and we use that on areas where it's safe to use. So driveways, retaining walls, things that require a high amount of pressure, we do use that. Our pressure machine is actually a truck mounted machine. It's a little bit too big to cart around. So it is a very heavy duty machine, and it does do a very good job. So they're the 2 main tools that we use when it comes to building cleaning, exterior cleaning of residential and commercial properties. We also do roof cleaning. We have surface cleaners to clean roofs, and we also do gutter cleaning. So gutter cleaning, we can either get up there and scoop out anything, or use blowers if it's safe and it's not going to make a mess, or we actually have a gutter vacuuming system which can reach 5 stories from the ground. And we also have a drone, so we can easily put a drone up there and make sure that everything is coming out and being done properly, and we can show you the drone footage afterwards as well, which is often very helpful. And of course we do solar panel cleaning. The solar panel cleaning, we don't use any chemicals, we just use our purified water system. Now, the last point that I wanted to mention was every house that we do, we actually clean the exterior of windows and screens using our purified water system. So we have telescopic poles that can reach very, very high, and we filter water and deionize the water, and that flushes out screens, cleans off the glass, cleans off the outside tracks, and it leaves the glass nice and shiny with no residue on there. So that's just a part of our service. We don't charge extra for that. That is just making sure that the job is done properly and that the result is as good as it can be. So I hope that gives you a bit of an understanding of how we do the quote process, what's involved in a house wash. And if you do have any further questions, you're more than welcome to send us through an email, admin@housewashingheroes.com, or you can give us a call, 0451 293 132. And you can also learn a lot by having a look at our Instagram page, our Facebook page, and there's a lot of videos up there, and I'm often doing explanations of what we're doing, so you can see in real life on different properties the sorts of things that we're doing. So I hope that's helpful for you, and hopefully we will be meeting soon and we'll be able to get your property nice and clean, and you'll experience the House Washing Heroes experience. Thanks.